All right, once again, we are live. We are back hither on the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, this week has been a wild ride. It's been one wild ride after another after another after another. I don't know when it's going to stop. I just don't know. Um, I'm really hoping that we get some type of answers here soon because everybody's they're really starting to get a little motivated around these parts. So all I can say, folks, is you got to watch the price action. You can't panic. You got to keep a level head. All right. Scared money don't make money. You know the mantras, you know the sayings, you know what time it is. Um, you know, keep your wits about you, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So more of the same. All right. So we didn't get a bounce, no technical bounce today. But what else is new? We knew coming into today that that was a possibility, but the market's just not ready to do that yet. So we could take a look at some charts, and then we may take a look at a few more charts. We'll see. We'll take it piece by piece. First things first, though. President Trump held a press conference not long ago. Okay. And one of the things that he talked about, which is one of the things that I have been saying as well, is that we get about an average of 300. All right. That's 300, 300. We've had about 360,000 deaths over the past 10 years from flu. 360,000 deaths over the past 10 years from flu. 69,000 people die per year from the flu. 69,000 folks die per year from the flu. That's it. Now, the thing that sent the overnight markets railing a little bit is that the CDC reported their first U.S. COVID-19 case of unknown origin. All right. It's not like the person came back from China and now they're sick. No, 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 no. This is unknown origin. They don't know how this person contracted this situation. You have to excuse the background. It is raining cats and dogs in the background. So if you hear any weird noises, that's what that is. The rain's coming down hard. Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that at you. All right. 69,000 people die every year from the flu. All right. 360,000 deaths from the flu over the past 10 years. That's a big deal, folks. And that's what I've been telling you. But they don't call the flu a pandemic, but they're calling this a pandemic. All right, we're going to jump right into some charts because I need you to take a look at this so you can see what I'm seeing. Now, I've also heard stories of what's happening overseas, and it's pretty eye-opening. As you know, the virus is pretty much making its round. It's traveling everywhere. They got their first reported case in South America. I think they must have been listening to my show because didn't I just say this was it yesterday, day before, and how there's no case in South America. Now they got one. I also said there's no case in Africa. Well, guess what? Now they got one. Everywhere where I said there was no cases because there weren't any reported cases. Now, the next day after I make that statement, now they're saying, "Oh, we got cases." So I'm like, whatever, man. Whatever. But it is causing some panic in certain jurisdictions. They are panicking. And so I have to show you this right here. All right, this first chart is Bitcoin. All right, the futures composite. And as you can see, we have dropped below that Kumo cloud and looking like that hard close is going to be exactly what it is, a close below the trend line support, getting closer to the top of the Kumo cloud here. We're at the 8,700 handle. That's a clean drop, a clean breakaway below 9,000. And we got that extended weekly bear trend momentum reading extending out further now. Momentum starting to pick up to the downside, and it's getting rather ugly. We are definitely in a correction mode off the bull market run high. That's the last major alert we got, was this crash alert right here at the top, and boom, we've just been going straight down. Those of you who are subscribers to the PulseWave Price Trigger reports, you were notified of this here, and then you were notified again at the second. So you have been loving life on your shorts on the Bitcoin, but I'm going to tell you to go ahead and make sure you have your stops in place. Try to lock in as much profit as you can, because there's no guarantee that it's going to keep falling. You got your secondary support down here at 8,000. I'm still holding on to my initial beliefs that when this is all said and done, 10,000 is going to be the new support, and that's going to be the end of it. But for right now, we are falling, and we got to trade what we see and not what we think, right? All right, let's go on to the next one. Next chart is the financial sector Spider ETF XLF. As you can see, the market did extend losses today and close at the low. The acceleration to the downside is picking up. But once this is over, you know we're coming back up here to fill this gap. Will we go back down again? I don't know, but we are going to fill this gap at some point. At some point, we're going to reach a bottom. We just haven't got there yet. All right, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But for right now, this is what we're working with. All right. No intraday price inflection points either. It's just been nothing but selling, continued selling. So the banking sector is having some problems. All right, let's take a look at Wells Fargo. Speaking of banks, here's that Wells Fargo. Just couldn't get it together. We got that rally alert back in here. The market tended to tick up a little bit, but it couldn't hold it. It lost it twice. And that last time it lost it, that was it. It couldn't. The third time was a charm. We just came crashing down and been falling ever since. Wells Fargo, excuse me. Wells Fargo now is into the low 40s. And I must say, it's looking that way right now. That we're probably going to hit the $40 handle pretty soon, like 40 and change, and may even break into the 30s at this acceleration rate unless it stops. So this one, not ready to turn yet. Got this gap up here to deal with. So at some point, it's going to put in a bottom. We just don't know where the bottom is yet. So it's all everyone's shorting. All right, this thing is just short. All right, taking a look now at Tesla. Is Tesla ready for stage 2? It's looking like it is. Tesla's finally falling. All right. That crash alert is still in effect, and we gapped on the way down here. So this is just a messy one right now, but it's starting to fall. Slow and steady is winning the race. But here we go. All right, let's see what else we got here. TLT, looking at the bonds. Finally, we got a crash alert for the TLT bonds. All right, primary crash alert. Is it going to ignore it and explode into deeper into the 150s and hit 153, or are we going to turn and do an about face? We'll know what happens in this overnight market if that's going to be the case or not. But first things first, I had to fill this gap. This is the next gap down here, and then we got another one right here. And then we got the ones that we got back here, back here and here. So I think we may have a TBT in order tomorrow. It may be time for TBT. All right, next on the list, we got the SPPP, the Sprott physical platinum joint. You see it's been going up. It's coming off of this rally alert back here. And looks like it wants to go strong. It filled the gap back here. And it's looking like it's ready to move. It filled these three gaps back here. So it's looking like it's ready to do something. Didn't really do nothing with this little teeny baby gap right here. But nevertheless, it's looking like it wants to go strong. This trend line is touching almost, equal with the top of the Kumo cloud here. We need to see that arc up a little bit. And then maybe this thing may be in play. We'll have to watch it and see what happens. All right. Let's see. Next one is the NASDAQ 100 futures contract. Bearish. Notice how it respected the top of the Kumo cloud support. All right. It straight respected the top of the Kumo cloud support. All right. It disrespected the trend line support, but respected the top of the Kumo cloud. Touched it and then rallied back up. But in doing so, it created a bearish pointer. And, already here in the nighttime markets, we're already down. So this thing is just not done. I think we're about to go deeper in the red here. We may even cut below the Kumo cloud at this acceleration rate. Scary, scary, scary chart that we're looking at right now. All right, look, here's the Dow. All right, so the Dow futures is well below the Kumo cloud. We have turned trend line resistance is turning into the cloud. This thing right here is just devastating. It's threatening to fall even more. Here in the nighttime markets, we're down 166 points already. So this bearish pointer that was created, boom. It's an interesting chart because you got a bullish pointer here and a bearish one here. So I think we're getting close to a bottom. I think we're getting close because then you got this pointer to deal with here. And this is a major one, so this is a major signal. I don't know how much further we go before we turn, but I think we're getting close to a turn because this is way overdone. All right. Next one is silver futures. Got a primary crash alert for the silver futures now. We filled this gap and this gap and this gap, and we're just right here respecting the trend line support and the top of the Kumo cloud support. So I don't know if this one's going to see that, but I gotta go with what the algos are saying. The algos are saying we got further selling coming in the silver. So let's watch it and see for clues on that one. All right, taking a look at the gold futures. All right, the gold futures right here is showing you that, hold on, let me update this for some reason. Okay, so this is also showing primary crash alert here that the market wants to head lower as well. These are interesting times that we are in, man. I have to say, you got your metals falling with your, with your stock market. So I think this is going to try to turn up. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But that's pretty much it on the chart segment, you guys. I just want to say that, be vigilant. Keep your eyes and ears open because you just never know what can happen. Sometimes news can come out and change an entire market perspective when that happens. And we just have to be, ready to move. So you always want to keep your powder dry. Don't just feel like you have to be doing something. Don't just trade for the sake of trading, thinking that you have to be in a particular market. All right, because you don't have to always be trading. And if your tickets aren't getting filled, that's because the market's not ready to do what you are expecting it to do yet. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, sometimes, you know, trading is like hunting and fishing. You got to wait for things to happen. All right, one more thing I want to show you. Can't believe I forgot this one. All right, here's that Ethereum. As you can see, after this primary crash alert, the market has been doing what? Crashing. And where did I tell you that we're possibly going? To about that 200 mark. Yep, that $200 crash alert is in sight. Yeah, Ethereum at 208. Look, man, I don't make this stuff up. The algo charts, they tell me what's going on. So just looking at a chart that's not giving you all the information that you need to know. That's why I use algo charts. They tell me what's happening, what's going on with that price action on any given day. And this is what we got. This is what we're working with. This is what we got to work with. So, yeah, baby, it's looking like it's this $200 support may not. I mean, this trendline support at 212.19 may not hold, and I think we're going to drop below it to at least that $200 mark. And at that point, you know, we got the top of the Kumo cloud down here at 165. So what high times we're having in these markets. I don't know how anyone trades or invests in the markets without the PulseWave price trigger reports. I don't know how you do it. How can you? The rally and crash alerts are major, all right? And you can only get rally and crash alerts through the PulseWave price trigger system. No other trading methodology or system on the planet has the rally and crash alerts that the algo capitalist can provide you. And guess what? I snuck some of them in there for you. If you go to pulsewavetrading.com, you can go ahead and get yourself a 6-pack and get one for a buddy. All right, I stuck some in there for you. All right, a little something. And I think you'll be very pleased once you take a look at it. And you can get started for as low as $69 a month, folks. That's right. $69 puts the power of the PulseWave price trigger reports in your hand. In your hands, just like that. All right. Okay, I got another request. They want me to look at GDXJ. Let's see here. GDXJ. All right, let me pull that up. Share my screen so you can see it. All right. Let's go ahead and get this booted up. All right, so here we are with the GDXJ. So we're coming off this primary crash alert. Market did pull back and correct, but now we got a primary rally alert that suggests that the downside could be done. We could be basing out here. We did look like that's possible. We got this bullish pointer right here. We're gonna have to see though. I think this may play out as early as tomorrow because the gold futures right now, I think, are up a couple of bucks after being down all day. Let me just double check. Yeah, gold's up $5 right now at 1648. So I might have to get out of my DGLD. I got filled in DGLD, so I need to probably take profit of that one in the morning if I have any, or just pull the plug and take the break even type loss or whatever if I can get that, and then see if I can roll over to the UGLD perhaps. It just depends, man. The gold one, I don't know. It depends on what the stock market does. So we'll see. Oh, thanks a lot. All right. Someone said the 6-pack is amazing. Thank you. So, let me tell you something, man. Budweiser, all right, Schlitz Malt Liquor, Red Bull, they ain't got nothing on me, man. My 6-pack will get you right. My 6-pack will set you straight. You got to go to the website, pulsewavetrading.com. Get yourself a 6-pack and get one for a friend. I'm telling you, life-changing. You can get started. You can hang out with me during the trading sessions. Hang out with me and my boys, all right, in the trading room. All that good stuff, all right? Yeah, that's right. I'll get you straighter than Mad Dog 2020, straighter than Wild Turkey. Okay, I'll have you leaning and walking crooked. All right. Oh, hey, St. Eyes. Yep, I have you more twisted up than St. Eyes. I'm telling you, I'll get you right. PulseWaveTrading.com. Get that 6-pack. All right, my 6-pack is bananas, but like everything in life, it tends to run out. So you got to get it while the getting's good. Come make some money with me, man. Come build with me. Break some bread with me. All right. And with that being said, that's all I got, folks. I'm going to go chill because it's been a long day. I've expended a lot of energy, and I just want to sit back and chill for a little bit because tomorrow morning I got to be back here with the pre-market pulse scan. We got to take a look at what's happening. And we may end up having to go shopping together because I may have to make moves in the pre-market before 9:30. We'll see. I'll let you know. And if so, I'll take y'all shopping with me. I'll put y'all in the back seat. All right. Well, I'll buckle you into your 5-point harness, in your little car seat. Because, I'll hook you up. All right. I'll ride you to the store with me. How about that? All right. With that being said, y'all, I love you, man. Thanks for the support. Smash that like button. And, share the video with someone you never know who it may encourage or help out. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon so you can be notified. And follow me on the social media. All my links and all that stuff is at the bottom. All right. And, also say a prayer for my man, Frank. Him and Jen, they're not feeling so hot. Jen runs our back office. Not coronavirus, just a little under the weather. All right. We pray for their fast, speedy recovery and healing. And with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money. But what? Pigs get slaughtered on the spit. All right. So don't get greedy. Use stops, take your profits is what that's all about. And I'll see y'all on the other side. All right. So remember to take what you can, give nothing back. Ease.